Hey guys, I thought I would hang out with you today, make a little video in regards to the fact that I combed my dreadlocks out spontaneously the other night. So yeah, they're gone. Sorry, I'm not sorry. So I thought I would make this video to kind of address why, how it happened and all that stuff. So hold off on your comments. Like, hold off on like, oh my gosh, why did you do it? Because I'm going to answer it all here. So, Wednesday. That's when it happened. Wednesday. A friend came over and we were hanging out. And honestly, I've been thinking about it for, the last like 4 or 5 months. I've been thinking seriously about do I keep my dreadlocks? What, I just was thinking about it. Do I keep them? Do I not keep them? Do I want them? Do I not want them? And I had said here on YouTube, I'd said to all my friends and family, like everyone on every outlet, social media, whatever, I've always said, I'm this time around, I'm keeping them forever. Dreadlocks for life, man. I've said it. A lot of you guys can confirm that I have said this. And I'm sure a lot of you are like, but you said dreadlocks for life. Just because I combed them out doesn't mean, maybe in the future I'll get them again, because that's what happened the first time around, like in total. I have had dreadlocks for probably a little over 5 years. I had one little break in between, but it was for only like 3-4 months. And it seems that after about 2 years, that's when I start thinking, okay, I might need to change, The first time around, I got rid of my dreads for a different reason, and you can watch that in my dreadlock journey video. Maybe I'll put the link down below in the description so you can watch that. This time around, I got rid of them for a completely different reason. Completely different reason than the first time. This time around, I did it for me. Like this year, 2016, seems to be this year where I want to better myself. I want to do things for me that make me happy. I want to think more positively, like I had mentioned this like in a previous video about, changing my views on just people, I've dealt with really horrible people in the year 2015, but, look what it did. It caused me to be really negative, to think negatively about people, and I refused to meet new people, and then this year, I've met some amazing people, and I'm like, I'm so glad I changed my mindset, so it just seems like change is happening for me. Like, I don't know, just, what is it? But I've been, like I said, I've been thinking about this for a while, about, what am I going to do with my hair? Do I want to keep them? Do I really want to keep them? Do I want to try something different? I love dreadlocks. I still love them. I miss them. I miss them. I'll admit that. Like, I don't regret it because I don't really like regrets in general. I'm not a big like regretful person. Even with stupid stuff that I've ever said or done, I'm like, you know what? I can take the mistakes that I've been through, the mistakes that I've made, the stupid stuff I've said, and I learn from it. I don't regret it because it happened for a reason. It has made me who I am today. And I know not to say or do those things. So I don't regret combing them out. But I do miss them. I loved them. I still love them. And I've always said to people too, with my first set, a lot of people, they're like, well, I never liked dreadlocks to begin with, or I never liked them on you to begin with, or whatever, or you look better without them. Like, those are the worst things you could possibly say. Like, if you feel comfortable enough with someone to say those things, like, just don't say you look better now, because that does not make the person feel bad. At least for me. Didn't make me feel better because I still like dreadlocks. Doesn't change the fact that I love them and I love them and miss them. And one day I might get them back. Who knows? And so that's one thing I was like, with this time around, I have a different mindset. I have this mindset of, I needed a change for me. I did it for me. I was not pressured into doing it. No one convinced me. And also there's a reason why I just did it with it on impulse. Like, I hung out with my friend on Wednesday, we were talking about it, and I was like, I'll just comb one out to see what it looks like. And then I just didn't stop. I just kept combing. I'm like, all right. I started at like 1 in the afternoon. I didn't stop until 3 in the morning. I just continued. I was committed. I'm like, I'm done. And it just felt right. It felt good. It felt maybe like the reason for me doing it felt different than the first time, because the first time I did it, I was really emotional. I was really, I was ready to be done for a different reason, for a more traumatic, emotional reason. This time I was just like, this is genuinely for me. Like, this is not because of someone. This is not because nothing happened. Nothing made me do this. I chose to do it for me, just because I felt like a change. And I'm happy with it. And I guess, like, what's funny, too, is, like, the fact that I surprised a lot of people. But then I also didn't surprise a lot of people, because, I've had, like, you can kind of tell, like, this is my normal healthy hair in the front, right here. Like, you can look at, like, from here over. That was, like, look how nasty. Blah. But I always had, like, my hair all, like, this all down, and then the rest was dreaded. So a lot of people got used to seeing me with both a lot of hair and dreads. But it wasn't like, oh my gosh, you have dreads. It's kind of like, oh, you just got a lot of hair, And I've even had, like, a lot of people recently, like, on YouTube and when I would do PERISCOPE, they were asking, why did you get rid of your dreads? And I hadn't even gotten rid of them yet. So people were already asking. And I had done a photo shoot where I had, like, these extensions in my hair in the front that were longer and more fuller to give me more volume, and then I had my dread, like, it's just like a whole sea of hair, and it looked like I had gotten rid of them to some people, so a lot of people were asking. So it was just interesting how it kind of, like, transitioned to that, where at that point I was like, no, I still have them, they're there. I wasn't like, no, they're still there and they're there for life. It was just like, oh, they're still there. Now they're not. So it's funny how things happened. But some of the many reasons, I haven't, like, typed out a post, because typing takes forever, and I feel like listening to someone is just so much nicer and easier, because then you don't have to read, I don't like to read a lot. So a lot of the reasons, I have many, many reasons why I did it. I like doing it on impulse, because I don't like asking for people's advice or opinions when it comes to my personal style, necessarily. So, I think a lot of people would have, like, said, I'm thinking about getting rid of my dreads. What do you guys think? It would have been, like, this whole mess of, like, you should do it. Do it for you. I'd probably get, like, a ton of support. And then I got this other end of, no, don't do it. Like, some people, I find, are more invested in my hair and are more attached to my hair than I am. It's kind of scary. It's just a little scary. But it would just be this whole sea mess of, like, all these different opinions, where in the end, I have to make the decision, and I have to do it for me. And so and I'm a big, like, I'm really known with my friends and family for just doing things without telling people, as far as, like, I'm gonna do this to my hair, or I'm gonna get a tattoo. Like, anytime I've had, like, gotten a tattoo done, I never post it online. I never tell anyone. I'll, like, tell, like, my few super, super close friends. And then, the next day, whoa, you got a tattoo. Like, yeah, yeah. So, like, that's what happened with this. I told one person, my husband doesn't count because he lives with me. But I told one of my friends that I was combing my dreads out. And that was it. Like, that day I told one friend. And I don't count the friend that was with me either. But only one person outside of my house knew on Wednesday. Only one. And then, that night, I think I let a couple more know. And then the next day, I posted a picture on my personal Facebook. And then I made a post about it. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. But a lot of people were just like, what? Like, they can't have an opinion if you've already done it. Like, people still have opinions. Yeah. But I got amazing support when I posted a picture on Instagram, too. So I was I didn't really have anyone who was overly sad. The first time around, I had a lot of really sad people here on YouTube and online. Like, a lot of, like, they were really sad. And this time around, I'm like, you know what? Whatever. And it's my hair. And I did it for me. I didn't do it for anyone else. But I wanted to address kind of, like, a few reasons why I even did it. And really, honestly, like, I'm gonna be honest, 100% honest. I was just done with, with the attention and being stared at in public. Like, honest. And my mom was cute. I told my mom, and she was like, you know you're still gonna get stared at. And I was like, well, at least I'll get stared at for not because of my hair, you know. It gets old after a while, and I've lived with it for, you know, what, 5 years of, you know, total with dreadlocks. I mean, I was used to it. I'm used to it. But really, I just got to a point where I was like, you know what, I'm really tired of, you know, being stared at all the time. I mean, I could live with it, you know. I mean, that's not the main reason, but it's one of the main reasons. I was just done. I don't like attention in public places. I really don't. I love dreadlocks. They were me, you know, and, you know, it came with a cost. It came with the cost of, if I go to public places, someone's gonna stare. It doesn't mean it's bad. I've said this many times. I know that people staring at me never really meant it was bad. A lot of people come up and give me compliments. They loved my hair. They loved my dreads, but still, it was that extra attention. And I'm sure anyone, like, I've had, like, a lot of you guys here on YouTube have told me, like, well, I just have hot pink hair and I get stared at all the time. Or you have blue hair, you have rainbow color hair, or just weird hair, you get stared at. It's not just dreadlocks, you know. But I was just, you know, I was just kind of done. And I also, like, I started thinking about it too. I'm like, you know, when I travel or when I fly places, I'm not gonna have my hair patted down anymore. Because, dude, that's like the most, like, I already have anxiety when flying already, just in general. And it has nothing to do with the actual flying, really. I mean, kind of just turbulence a lot. But the whole process through security. I have to wear my hair down. When I'm going to the airport, or if I'm going somewhere in public, I kind of like to wear my hair up just to keep it away from people, if that makes sense. So when you go to an airport, and I have my hair up, they think I'm hiding shit in there. But when I wear it down, so that it doesn't set one alarm off, it's gonna set something else off, because it's just there, and there's like beads and shit in there. And they have to pet it and touch it, pat it. I mean, not pet it. Pat it down, and then they have to, like, lift it up and, like, look all up in my hair. And I'm like, dude, I would rather get, like, body patted down than them all up in my hair. Because they're, like, looking for shit. Like, it's... At least with being pat down, they're just patting you down, and then they're done. I'll take that over just digging in my hair and looking. You know, so I was also thinking, I'm like, dude, I won't set the little alarm thingy off, the picture thing, because they'll go, it looks like the sensors have picked up something in your hair. We're just gonna look through it. And I look at the little scanny thing, and it's like, it's scary looking. I'm like, dude, my hair, like, set that off? And I know it's just, like, beads and the weirdness of it, but yeah, like, that's wonderful. So it was, you know, it's not like I fly enough for it to really make a difference, but, you know, I do kind of miss the normal part of, like, being human, I guess. I kind of want, I mean, it sounds so stupid, but I even just want to slightly fit in. Just slightly be kind of invisible when I'm out in public. Just a little bit. Like, I don't know. It's, yeah. It might sound stupid to some of you, but, you know, because I don't like attention, I don't seek it out, I just, not that I want to blend into society, but it's like, I just don't want extra attention, if that makes any sense. And, like, I went to the coffee shop this morning, no one looked at me, and it was amazing. Like, yeah, some people would, like, glance over and look, and then they look away. It wasn't, like, no double takes. Do you know how many times, I'm so used to people doing a double take because of my hair. Like, they look at me, and then they look at my, like, double take, look at me, then look at my hair, and then they stare at my hair. And then they look at me. And then they'll look at my husband, kind of like, I'm wondering if they're, like, trying to put this puzzle together, like, how did that happen? Like, and not that it's negative. A lot of people just have, all of a sudden their head just fills with questions, like, how did she get her hair like that? How long is it? I wonder how long it took. Oh, I wonder if that's her husband. I wonder, does he like it? You know, it's like, not like all bad. It's just, I know what people are thinking because they've asked me, like, And this time, no double takes. And it was like, so good. And, you know, the thing is, in the wintertime, I get stared at for my hair because my hair is always there. It's just there. In the summertime, I get all kinds of stared at because I got my sleeve done now, you know? And, you know, tattoos are different. I feel like with hair, and you know, the negative parts to people staring at dreads is a lot of them think they're dirty. So I have to explain to people that mine are not dirty. They are clean. I wash mine regularly. Like, it's hair. You should wash it. You know, all this stuff. Or I choose to. With tattoos, no one associates it with dirty necessarily. I mean, I guess it depends on your opinion. But it's different. It's a different kind of staring, I guess. I don't know. But yeah. Also, now you guys know that you can keep your hair somewhat by combing your dreads out. Like, yeah, it took me from 1 p.m. to 3 in the morning to comb. I had, I think, 30 something dreads. I think I had 32 or 35. I had a lot. I had probably 30. I probably had like 33, 34, something like that. I don't really remember because I had gotten rid of a couple elsewhere to have more loose hair. See, I was already like in the process of getting more normal hair anyway. So I probably had like 33 or 34 dreads. So it took a long time. But you know, and see the difference with this time around too. The first time I got rid of dreads, I had my hair was probably about this length, like all the way down here. And then I went and just got it chopped off, like super short, like probably like just here. Biggest regret. I do not look good in short hair. I've decided that, like, I've had short hair. Like, before dreadlocks, you know, I had quite a few really short hairstyles. And I just don't look good in short hair. I look at older pictures of myself and the hairstyles itself are cute. I just don't feel like with, like, my face and, like, my body, like, it just doesn't work. And I love long hair. There's a reason why my dreads were really long. I loved long hair. So right now I'm holding on to as much length as possible. Eventually I probably will have to cut some, but I'm holding on. Like, I am not getting my hair cut at all. I'm also going to be taking biotin, which is really good for hair growth. And I've been taking it, so my nails have grown super crazy. And a lot of this hair has already grown a lot because I've been taking biotin for over a month anyway. So a lot of this probably has grown about an inch. So that's just the front part. But it's crazy how you can see the difference between here, like my normal hair, and where the dreads were. And yeah, it's frizzy. Yeah, it looks nasty, but you know what? It can be fixed, you know? I'm going to be doing treatments on it. It's just all frayed from pulling hair out and combing it out. This isn't necessarily from it. I mean, it is from it being dreadlocked, but, you know, I did a coconut oil treatment on it last night, and that really helped. Like, it was worse than this. It was way worse. But it is a lot thinner, too. But seriously, like, I've still got a lot of hair. The color is all weird. I'll probably be wearing a lot of beanies, a lot of hats, which I'm fine with. My new hair goal is to I want really long hair. I haven't had my normal hair. I haven't seen what my hair can do on its own, probably over 10 years. So, because before dreads, okay, you want to know my hair story? Before dreads, my hair was about to here, shoulder length. And I bleached it. I went blonde. I went attempted to do platinum blonde. Let me just say, short hair does not work on me. Blonde, I do not look good as a blonde. My mother is blonde. However, it's just, no. It's bad. So blonde was not, no, but it destroyed my hair. I bleached the shit out of my hair and destroyed it. It was bad, but hey, then I dyed it black, so I got rid of the blonde, and it looked like shit. It was terrible. But then, you know, a few months later, I just got dreads, and it dreaded perfectly. Like this would dread it looked like this, but worse. It was like just damaged beyond belief. Like this, I can work with. I can work with this. It looks worse in the camera. In person, it's not that bad, but in the camera and the lighting, it just looks really bad. But it looked like that, but worse. And so it dreaded up great, you know, and then that was it. Like, I haven't really, and the break in between my first and second set of dreads was only like 3-4 months, and that was when I chopped it off, and then I grew it out to where it was just like barely touching my shoulders, and then got dreads again. So I've never really had long hair, probably about 10 years or so. So I'm ready to see what my hair can do. It'll take time. I'm probably going to avoid heat sources on my hair for a while. I'm gonna wait till like June, because June I'm going to California to visit, and my friend who's a hairstylist down there is gonna do my hair. Probably dye it. I don't want it cut. I'm like, seriously, I'm holding on to this length because it's, you know, it's kind of long still on some parts, but you want to see what's really weird? This part's really short. I think I know what happened was, so it's like, I got this short bits, like here, that's short, and then, you know, I got all this, which is super long, like, what? But I think what happened was, because I was combining dreads, I would start to combine them, and I just cut. I'm like, oh, I'll just cut this end off, and then I'll just crochet hook it in, and it'll be a dread. And it worked, but I didn't know I was going to be combing them out, like, a few months later. But oh well, hair grows. That's, like, the best part. And also the best part is, I can always get dreadlocks back if I really want them. Right now, I don't want them. I'm, like, really happy right now. You know what's amazing? Showers and pillows. Oh my god, pillows. Pillows. If you've had dreads and gotten rid of them, you know what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Literally, I laid it, like, I would take breaks yesterday while I was working and stuff. I'd take breaks just to lay my head on a pillow. Oh my gosh. I took 2 showers yesterday and then went and laid on pillows. Like, it's amazing. Like, I just can't even. So, yeah. So, if you're mad at me, sorry, I'm not sorry. It's my hair. But I do understand the sadness if you're sad. You know, I get it. I miss them. I love them. I could get them back. It could happen. And also, my usernames and shop name for everything, like Lady Locks, it's not because of my hair. It's because my last name is Locks. Just want to clarify that, because a lot of people think that I created that username because of dreadlocks. It's not. My last name, I did it because my last name is pronounced Locks, even though it's not spelled like it. So I had spelt Lady Locks the way it is, because that's how you pronounce my last name. So I just want to clarify that too, because I already had some people go, but your name is Lady Locks. And I'm like, well, I'm still gonna have locks, like locks of hair, and it's my last name. So, but yeah. I wanted to thank you guys for joining me on my dreadlock journey, and now I'm on to my next hair journey, so maybe I'll do updates on my hair, especially for those of you who are curious, like, what's hair like after dreadlocks? Like, right now, it's just been about almost 48 hours, so this is it. I've done 1 oil treatment. I'm gonna do an oil treatment once a week, from now on. No, I'm not gonna do heat. I'm going to try and only wash it. I'm going to try and let, like, the natural hair oils build back up, because I have washed it twice already. I need to, like, go, I don't know. I'm going to try and, like, not wash my hair for a week, maybe. I'm still going to shower, but I'm going to try not wash my hair for a week. But I'm also open to anyone who has any suggestions about hair treatments and maybe other vitamins I could take, or other hair, like, oils that are good. Like, I got coconut oil, I got avocado oil, any other sort of, like, tips or whatever that I could do, list down below. And let me know what good shampoos too. Dude, shampoo. What is shampoo? I, like, forgot. Let me know, like, what's a good shampoo? Like, do I know any hairstylists? Any hairdressers? Like, what's good? Let me know. I'm open to, like, just seeing what the variety is. Any suggestions. And, yeah, so I hope you guys still love me. And if you don't, bye. I am working on editing another video. I do have some videos that I'll probably be uploading where I still have dreadlocks, so just so you know, they're older. Doesn't mean I'm gonna get them back, but some videos are going to be uploaded because I still got old footage that I need to upload. So that will explain that. I love you guys, and maybe we'll hang out again. I love you all, and I'll talk to you later.